All right, December 1963. With Decades, we played in the key of B flat. And before I get started, I'm going to break this thing down into three parts: A, B, and C. A is going to be this. The B that starts with the B flat. And that's how that whole verse goes. That whole part, A, goes like that. And then once that verse is through, we move into the B part, which starts on a C minor. It moves to C minor, and then it goes to an E flat, G minor, F, back to a C minor. I use a different inversion there, to the E flat. And then it sort of does the B flat to F with an F in the bass. And then I move down here to go B flat, F, so, and that gets us back into part A. Once we do that, another verse there, we move into part C. So it goes A, B, A, C. And then that, you're just going to hit the G minor, so you'll come out of this. Let's try that again. You're going to come out of the A part into C. So that's the entirety of part C. Let's take that one more time, because when we come back from using the synthesizer up here, we're going to come back and we're going to barely make it for the C. It's a C major, or just go ahead and hit that. It's a C minor, but if I never make it in time for my right hand to hit that chord, so I usually just hit that with my left hand, move up to a D minor, E flat, F, and then there's a clapping pattern. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. Moves on to part B again. Once that verse is through, you go back to part C. And now for the outro, it's like part A, but I don't hit that B flat. So part A, if I break it down, a bit difficult to do, I suppose, but it's basically B flat, C minor 7 without the third, back to B flat, E flat, E flat, B flat with a F in the bass. second of the two is an E flat with an F in the bass. So when we get into the outro, we don't do that B flat or the E flat with the F in the bass. We just make it a straight F. And that's to make sure that the do 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 are all fitting in with the chords on the piano. So with that, let's move on to doing some of the vocals. You'll be singing all the parts during part A. So all of that, oh what a night, late December back in '63. What a very special time for me, as I remember what a night. And all the other ones. Hypnotizing, mesmerizing me, and so forth. In part B, you're gonna sing some ahs. And now those come in like this. Just like that. Oh. So it's basically between a B flat and a C. Oh. And it sort of slides down to that B flat after hitting the C. So one more time. Oh. And then, when we get to the outro, after doing the you can choose to sing that or not. Everyone on stage will be singing, oh, what a night, which I'm having trouble singing right now because it's early in the day. No excuses, but that's the reason why. And my falsetto is shit, so there's that. But those are basically your notes. All the way up until the very last one, which ends early and it skips to the oh what a night. And that's, besides the lyrics, that is December 1963 as originally performed by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and in this key performed by Decades. I hope this is helpful.